Welcome to Starr Knows Credit. My name is Starr Carter. On this channel, I talk personal and business credit. I also talk about personal finance, scams, and all kind of things that are going on out there in these financial streets to make sure that we are on our game. We're on point in 2024. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about Navy Federal versus Penfed. Which one is the best credit union out of the two biggest credit union that's in the nation? You guys leave me a comment and let me know from personal experience, which credit union, if you are a member of both of them, which credit union do you like the best? Today, I'm going to be sharing with you points from both credit unions. I'm not going to actually tell you guys which one that I like because I do think that both of them have good aspects to each one of the credit unions, but I really do want to know what your opinion is. So make sure that you drop that down in the comments for me. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So this video may run a little bit longer than normal. So let's go ahead and let's jump into today's content. So we're going to look at Navy Federal first. Navy Federal has been around since 1933. And as of me recording this video today, they are the largest credit union in the nation. I don't see anybody taking that spot from them no time soon. They have $168 billion in assets, and they also have 13.3 million members. Okay, so they have 13.3 million members. That means that they're killing the game, guys. Nobody's bigger than them. So they, as being one of the biggest credit unions, they do have a lot of offerings for their members. This is a full service credit union. And when I say full service, that means that you can do all your banking inside of this one institution. Okay, and we're going to get into all their offerings in just a second. So let's go ahead and let's pull up the other one that we're going to be comparing. Got Penfed up on the screen. Penfed has been around since 1935. Now, they are number 3 as far as the largest credit union. State Credit Union is number 2, which is based out of North Carolina. But they are number 3 when it comes to how much money, how many assets they hold. They hold $35.4 billion. So in comparison to Navy Fed, they are smaller, of course, with 35.4 versus 168 billion. Now, they are number 2 when it comes to membership size because they have 2.9 million members. I'm about to say subscribers, members. Okay, so they are number 2 in membership, but they are number 3 in asset holding. Okay, and also these two credit unions are considered credit unions for and cater to military families. Okay, so these two credit unions are in that sector of the community. But as you will see, as I go through all the data points, they can be for anybody, not just for the military family. Okay, so let's go back and take a look back again at our Navy Federal first. Back at Navy Fed. Now, one thing about Navy Fed, let's look at how you can join this credit union. Now, in order to join this credit union, as we know, that you do have to be a part of the military and so forth. So let's go ahead and let's pull up become a member, and let's look at the different ways that you can join. Usually when people ask me how to join this credit union, I usually will link this in the comments or something like that because I don't want to give out any misinformation. So here we are on the screen right here where it says that active duty, retired, and veterans, service members in all branches of the armed forces are eligible for membership. This category includes active duty members of the Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, National Guard, and Space Force. They also will allow delayed entry program, DOD officer candidate / ROTC, DOD reservists, veterans, retirees, and annuitants. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Also, family members. We know military families also serve in their own way. Immediate family members include parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, including adopted and stepchildren, grandchildren, household members. So that means if you share the same address, you should be able to join the credit union, okay? Also, Department of Defense civilians. Our field of membership is also covers DoD civilian personnel who support our armed forces. This category includes DoD civilian employees, U.S. government employees assigned to DoD installations, DoD contractors assigned to U.S. government installations, DoD civilian retirees, and annuitants. And I hope I'm saying it right. All right, minor membership. If you're an existing member and a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a minor, sign in and share the gift of membership using our online minor membership application. Minor membership is open to children, including adopted and stepchildren and grandchildren, okay? So that's who can join Navy Fed. So Navy Fed is not open to just anybody. You have to be connected to somebody that is a part of these areas of membership eligibility. And if you're not, you have to be connected as far as a family member or a household member, okay? So just make sure that you are keeping that in mind. Now, I did do a video that I will link about these scams that people are going around selling their access number for people to get inside this credit union. I will link that video because that is what is causing a lot of denials for loan products, and a lot of people's getting their accounts closed down because they are doing backdoor methods to getting inside this credit union. That's not what this video is about. So I will link that one if you are interested in seeing it, if you have not already. All right. So let's look at Pentagon Federal Credit Union and let's see how you are able to join that one. As I was telling you guys, this is the third largest credit union, the second largest in membership base. Now, this credit union right here is, they're showing you their assets and their members right here. It's Homes Finance. So they're just giving you a glance. Are you ready to become a member? So let's hit the join now. Now, one thing I love about Pentagon Federal that gets the nod from me, if I was to say a credit union that I like, this credit union is one that anyone can join. So you do not have to have any military affiliation, DOD, or any of that other stuff. You don't even have to get in with your family or any of that other jazz, household members or none of that. Anyone can join this credit union. This credit union is open to anyone, okay? So there is no restrictions on how you can get into this credit union. So I do not have to go into a whole spiel about this. You already know the drill. Anyone can join. And they got it very easy. Membership in 3 easy steps. You're eligible. Provide your info, your name, your phone number, email, and address to get started. And then you can open up your savings account with $5. So they make this very, very easy. Okay. Now, when it comes to Navy Federal, it is the same thing once you are eligible to be a member. Okay. You have to be eligible by all those different things that I talked about. But it is the same thing as far as becoming a member with them as well. So you would definitely have to open up a savings account because that is the bare minimum to join this credit union is to open up what they call a share savings account. And that is what's going to make you a member. And it will only be $5 as well. I don't think they got that spelled out on their membership. Now, both of these credit unions are full service credit unions. As I was saying, these are full service credit unions, meaning that you can do your business with these credit unions. Now, here's the thing though. Navy Federal is a complete, when I say complete full service credit union, whereas Penfed does not offer business credit. They do not offer anything on the business side. So that would be one downside to joining Penfed is that they do not offer business accounts, credit, any of those type of things, credit cards, anything. They are only a personal banking credit union versus Navy Fed does business on both sides of the fence. Okay, they do it for personal and they also do it for business. Now, that you have checking and savings accounts, as I was telling you, and they have an array of different types of accounts. Okay, so just depending on what your needs are, they have a bunch of different savings accounts to meet your goals. Okay, here we go. So we got the share savings account that is $5. Right now the current APY is 0.25%. They do have IRA share accounts, so and it is paying up to 0.25 as well. There's no minimum to open, but you do have to have your membership account with $5 is required to establish and maintain a membership. So that's what I was saying. Even though they don't have it spelled out like Penfed does, you do have to have that. Now they do have money market savings accounts. They do have jumbo money market savings accounts, and they have Save First accounts. So they do have several types of savings accounts. As I was telling you guys earlier, you do have to do a little bit more navigation to find everything, because as I was saying, this credit union does have a lot to offer. So it is a lot of clicking around to get around to what you may be looking for in this credit union, because they do have a lot to offer at Navy Fed. Let's look at Penfed's savings account offerings. So when you go to theirs, let's click on all savings accounts. Now they make it really easy. They got a real easy layout on their website. I love it. You don't have to do a lot of clicking and stuff. So here we go. They got the premium online savings. So this is a online savings with them with 3%. They have a money market certificates. They have a regular savings. This is the one that establishes your membership, just like the one with Navy Federal. And then they have a money market savings. So they already showing you what the rates are. You just have to click learn more to see what those different things are. They also have the overall education savings certificates, IRAs. So some of the same things that we did see on Navy Federal's website as well. Now let's go to the checking account. Since I'm already on Penfed, let's go ahead and look at their checking account. Now Penfed only offers 2 checking accounts. They are very simple. Okay, simple as it gets. All right. So they have this one that is just a basic free checking account. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, free checking built for the way you live. Avoid the hassle of a monthly maintenance fee. No worry about having to maintain a minimum balance. Okay, and then they have the Access America. For those with higher balances, Access America makes the most of your money. You can earn up to 5 times the national average on your funds with direct deposit. Easily waive the $10 monthly maintenance fee. Okay, so let's learn a little bit more about this one. So Access America checking makes the most of your money. You can earn up to 5x the national average on your checking balance with the monthly direct deposits of $500 or more. Earn 1.5% APY on daily balances of $20,000. Earn 0.35 APY on daily balances of $20,000 up to $50,000. Okay. 2 ways to avoid the $10 monthly maintenance fee is to set up a monthly direct deposit of $500 or more, or maintain a daily balance of $500 or more. Bank anytime, anywhere, check your balance, view transactions, manage your account, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's basically your mobile app and being able to do your online banking. Enjoy over 85,000 free ATM. So that is good, especially if you're not in the area, and you can get paid early, get your paycheck up to 2 days early when you receive your direct deposit information from your employer. You could get your money a little earlier with Penfed. Okay. So let's look at the checking accounts that Navy Federal offers. All right, so let's go to checking with them, and hopefully it's easier to navigate than the savings. All right, so yeah, it looks like they have broke this one down a lot better than their savings account. So they have a free active duty checking account designed for the active duty or retired military life. You can now access your military pay 1 day early. Account requires qualifying direct deposit. So there are ATM rebates, early access to military pay with direct deposit, no monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance requirement, and free personalized checks. This one will pay 0.05 APY, and also that is the same for the dividend rate. They also have a free easy checking account. Same type of offerings. This one is up to $120 a year for free ATM rebates versus this one with the free active duty checking is up to $240. Same APY. Everything else is the same, but they do not give you an option of getting your pay early as this free active duty checking account one does, okay? Let's go here to free campus checking. So this is probably geared to the younger crowd, our Gen Zs. The free campus checking provides convenient banking for members aged 14 to 24 with ATM fee rebates, same as the one above. No maintenance fee. Doesn't say anything about getting your money early. Okay. Free everyday checking. This is a no monthly maintenance fee one. No minimum deposit requirement, no minimum balance requirement, 0.0% dividend rate, 0.0% APY. So this is very basic. This is actually the one that I have with Navy Fed. Okay, and then their top tier one, this would be kind of the one like we saw with Penfed, the Access America. This is their flagship checking account. So you earn more money on your money. The higher your balance, the greater your dividends. So let's look at it. Tiered dividends based on your balance. Earn dividends with a daily ending balance of at least $1,500. ATM fee rebates with direct deposit up to $120 like the other ones. No monthly service fee if average daily balance is $1,500 or more. $10 if less than $1,500. So you got to keep an average daily balance of $1,500 or more for this account to be free. Versus Penfed said, as long as you have a direct deposit of at least $500, they will waive that $10. So $1,500 to $500 is a pretty good jump. All right, rates are between 0.35 to 0.45. And dividend rate the same thing, and they probably have the tiers. If you click on this, these are your tiers right here. 25,000 or over can pay you 0.45%. Now, as somebody that used to work in banking, I would tell anybody to not keep this kind of money in your checking account. Okay, you just asking for somebody to steal your money out of your account. If you're going to keep that kind of money, I would say put that in a high yield savings account, or even just in your regular savings account, even though it's not paying that big of a interest rate or APY rate. But I would not keep that kind of money. To be honest with you, I don't keep no more than probably $500 outside of the drafts that's going to come out of my account that I know of. And if I probably write like one check a month. And so things like that. But I don't keep a lot of money in my checking account. It's just not safe to do that. So that's just a sidebar. Okay. Just a sidebar. All right. So, and you know, that goes for Penfed as well. I just wouldn't keep that kind of money in my checking account. All right. So guys, so let's look at their loans. Okay. So let's look at Navy Fed first, since I already got them up on the screen. They have auto loans, mortgages, personal loans, student loans, home equity loans, motorcycle, boats, and leisure vehicles. And you know, of course, that they offer credit cards. Let's look at their personal loan first. So it says that you can secure the money you need. They got personal expense loans. If you need a personal loan, Navy Federal has an option to fit your unique needs, and we may even be able to deposit funds directly into your checking or savings account. So this is a simplified financing for unplanned and planned expenses. Excuse me, I'm all tongue-tied today. Good for auto repairs, moving and relocating, vacations, and other major purchases. 250 to 50,000, up to 50,000 loan amounts. Okay, so if you want to get up to 36 months, you're looking at 18.99 to 18%. 37 to 60 months, you're looking at 15.29 to 18%. That is the APR for that personal loan type. Then they also have a home improvement loan. Those loan types can go up to, let's see, 25,000 minimum loan amount for 61 to 84 months, and 30,000 minimum loan amount for 85 to 180,000. Now they're not actually saying how much this home improvement loan can go up to, so I'm willing to bet that it will go high. It can go higher than 50,000, because if it was just up to 50,000, then they would state that. Just like the debt consolidation loan, they're stating that it will go up to 50,000. Same thing on the personal. So I'm thinking that this loan can go higher than 50,000 depending on your credit worthiness, and they also have that broke down. Now, debt consolidation loans looks about the same as the personal loan terms do. Yep. So you're looking at the debt consolidation loan at, you know, in the same category to me. It says consolidating high interest debt at a competitive fixed rate. All right. Then you have the savings secured loan. This is the loan that most people call the pledge loan. It's fully secured by your Navy Federal savings account. Savings continue to earn dividends and become available to you as the loan is paid off. Extended terms of 61 to 180 months available for certain loan purposes and subject to loan amount maximums. So, you can go up to 180 months with this one with the share rate plus 3%, and then up to 60 months with the share rate plus 2%. So what they're talking about when they say share rate, that is basically the rate of the savings account. So whatever the savings account APY is, you're going to add that point plus 3% and plus 2%. So I think when we were looking at the savings account before, I think it was saying that the savings rate was 0.25. So then if you were to get that loan, it would either be 3.25 or 2.25. Okay, just depending on how long you have that loan for will depend on what rate that you would get. Okay. So now Penfed is very simple. You see that they keep everything pretty simple. So they got rates as low as 7.99 APR. You can check your rate without affecting your credit score. That is the gem. Okay, that is the gem over here with Penfed, because you pretty much can do any banking with them as far as a credit product and not have to worry about taking a hard hit to your personal credit score if you're not pre-approved. Okay. So they are as low as 7.99 APR, terms up to 60 months, and loans up to 50,000. No early payoff penalty, no origination fee, and no heading fees. You can check your rate without affecting your credit score. So they are, when I say they are simple, they're simple. They got some FAQs right here if you do want to check into their loans. Now, I did hear, and I don't know this for sure because I have not applied for a personal loan with Navy Federal, that they do stated income. If y'all know that to be true, let me know. I don't know that to be true because I have never applied for a personal loan with neither one of these credit unions. So I don't know if they do stated income or not, to be honest. Okay. So, but I'm pretty sure, I think Penfed will have you upload your documentation as far as and approve with them. From my understanding, I think you do have to provide proof of your income. All right, so let's go on to and yeah, Penfed, like I said, they just got this one loan that you can use for debt consolidation, home improvement, transportation, medical and dental, life events, car repairs, whatever. So they don't have all that broke down like Navy Fed does. They just got one loan that can go up to 50,000. Use it however you need to use it. That's it. Okay. Very simple process over here. Okay. Now with the credit cards, I'm not going to go over each one of these credit cards because I have videos that is going to come out and we're going to compare each credit card in a different video. We're just going to look at these credit cards really quick, because like I said, I'm going to do videos that's going to actually be coming out after this video where I'm going to be comparing the credit cards together with Navy Fed and Penfed. So they have the Platinum Rewards Visa Signature Card. They have the Power Cash Rewards Visa Signature Card. They have the Gold Visa Card, and they have the Pathfinder. So they have 4 different credit card offerings on the personal side. And like I said, they do not do business lending. So these are the only credit cards they have. All right. So like I said, I'm going to go more deep into the credit card offerings in another video. But just to give you an idea of what they're offering, you can always go on to their website if you don't want to wait on my video. All right. So let's look at Navy Federal. We know that Navy Fed has a ton of credit cards. Now they got a ton of them. All right. Penfed does not offer a secured credit card. and Navy Fed does. So we got the cash rewards card with Navy Fed. We have the Navy Federal More Rewards American Express card. We have the Visa Signature Flagship Rewards card. We have the Gold Rewards card. We have the Platinum card, and we have the N Rewards Secured card. Now, also, they do have a business credit card as well that you can get either as a MasterCard or a Visa. Like I said, I'm going to compare these credit cards in another video, so we're not going to get into those today. Now, let's look at the other loan types they have. They do have auto loans. So let's look at their auto loans. They have finance your next new or used car as low as 4.54% APR for new vehicles, or you can refinance at that same rate. So you can always go on their website and let's check and see what their terms are. And they can go all the way up to 96 months. 96 months, is that 8 years? Good grief, that's a long time for a car payment. Look, if I have a car payment, I don't want it to be no longer than 2 years. I promise you that. That's like a good grief. That's a long time to make a car payment. But anyway, I digress. So this is up to 8.9% if you did have to go that long, which I guess that's a pretty good rate depending on your credit worthiness. Used cars, they don't have anything up to that high on that. They can go up to 72 months at 6.09 on a used car. Okay, so very straightforward on that. Let's look at Penfed on that aspect as well. Let's see what their offerings are. Let's go to auto. So right now they have loans up to 150,000. You can get up to 125% finances. You can also see if you pre-qualify without affecting your credit score. So pretty much you can do any lending with them and don't have to worry about it affecting your credit score. Let's see if they got a rate breakdown right here. So new car buying services, here's some rates, and they can go up to 84 months. Look like they can go up to 84 months as well with a used vehicle. Okay, so those are your rates right here. So just depending on what your credit worthiness, that would determine, what your rate would be on a new or a used vehicle. Now we click on this little I right here. It says discounted auto loan rates when using Penfed car buying service for your vehicle and financing, and that's the same thing. You might want to keep that in mind. So they have 2 tiers depending on how you do your vehicle purchase. Okay. All right. So since we are already over here, let's look at what they do offer for mortgage, home, and equity. So they do have where you can buy a home. They have VA loan, FHA, conventional fixed, jumbo loan, and a power buyer, I meant to say. And you can refinance your home, VA streamline, a HELOC. So those are some of the things that they do offer on this side. Okay. And this was one thing I forgot to mention, guys. Penfed does offer, when we were under the personal loans, it does not say, good grief, it does not say on here that they offer a secure loan, but they do offer a secure loan. You have to call their customer service to set this up. So they do not advertise it on here, but they do offer a secure loan. I forgot to say that when we were looking at the actual loan part. Okay. So let's look at, let's also go over here to Navy Federal. Equity loans, mortgages. So they have the VA loans, conventional fixed rate loans right here. So you're looking at what their rates look like right now. And I should have pulled up Penfed. I will go back and pull up what they are advertising their rates to be right now as well. So, these are they really geared to the military as far as Navy Fed go, and Penfed, as you can see. So these are what their rates look like right now. If you want to learn more, you can always click on there. Let's go back to Penfed and see and they do have calculators on here, finding an agent. They got some more resources on Navy Fed's website as well. Home equity loans, let's see, as low as 6.64. You got terms from 5 to 20 years. That's a fixed rate equity loan. Then they have a home equity line of credit as low as 8.75. Minimum 10,000, maximum 500,000. Okay. So those are some options right there that you can use these loans for: large purchases, life events, debt consolidation, home improvement. So they got, if you are interested in that, if you're already a member, you can look further into that as well. So they have home loan rates starting at 5.875, APR is 6.087, fast approval closings to fit your schedule, 0% down loan option. So they, as always, like, they make the process a little simple. They got rates starting at that, as we just saw. VA loan rates at 5.5, conventional at 5.875. You can learn more. Jumbo loan starting at 6, FHA loan 5.25. Okay. So those are some of the things that you can look at as well. Refinancing, they got information there. VA Streamline and a home equity line of credit as low as 8.625. Okay. So you can always learn more about those options if you're in the need. If you are a Penfed and a Navy Fed member and you are in the shopping for a home right now, or shopping to get a home loan, do some rate shopping, do some comparison to see which one is going to be the best one and the best fit for you, especially if you are a member of both of these credit unions. Okay. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to let me know which one of these credit unions do you like the best. Okay. Leave me a comment and let me know which one of these credit unions that you like the best. As far as my concern is, I like Penfed because you can get credit products with them without a hard pull, and anyone can join. So those are my two big things. Okay. And they also have high limit credit cards as well. I like them that anyone can join. You don't have to go through these backdoor methods and all this crap. You don't have to go through all that now. But they are both relationship banks. So you want to make sure that you are forming a relationship with these credit unions, because that's just the credit union culture, just all together. The credit unions always want you to have a relationship with them. So it's no hack in me telling you that. Even in my other video, doing a secured loan, doing a relationship, using your account, those are all things that you should be doing with your banks or your credit unions anyway. Those are not hacks, honey. Those are just standard banking relationship things. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are forming a relationship with the financial institution that you are dealing with. Okay. So y'all leave me a comment. Let me know which one of these credit unions do you like the best. Navy Fed, like I said, is the biggest. But Navy Fed has taken a lot of hits from these scams and stuff. As I was telling you, I'm going to leave these links. So I don't think Navy Fed is going to be as generous as they used to be. Okay. Especially with people with subprime credit, meaning your credit score is anywhere in the low 500s, and to the middle 600s, like 640, 650, anything 650 and below. You're probably going to have to work a little harder and make sure that you have that relationship even stronger. If you don't have a rock solid 680 or above, I think you're going to have to work a little harder now. And even if you have a credit score over 700, you still going to have to forge that relationship for 90 days or even longer now. Okay. I don't think this pledge loan is going to be the only thing that's going to be able to get it for you now. That's just my humble and honest opinion. I don't think that you're going to be able to get away with just doing that in order to have credit products with Navy Fed going forward, because of the hits with the scammers and backdoor hacks and all that crap that's going around on the internet. So y'all guys, y'all let me know what y'all think. Please consider subscribing to the channel, like this video so that it get pushed out to more viewers such as yourself. And I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video for sure. Thank you so much.